Hey subbies and unsubbies, welcome back to my channel. So I was scrolling through social media and YouTube and what have you, and so I heard about Carlton Banks was talking about how he I think the term is typecast, like, you know, when you play a role so well, people only see you as that role. And he said that, paraphrasing, that being cast as Carlton on Fresh Prince was a good thing and a bad thing, like blessing and a curse, because it was such an iconic show and his character was such as well that, and you know, if you look at it, you haven't seen him much, but I feel like the show was such a big thing that most of the characters on the show, apart from Will, and I would say Nia Long, if you want to count her, because she was on there, you know, as Will's fiance for a while. Most of the characters, we just, they may have dabbled in some other things, but we know them as, you know, Uncle Phil, Carlton. Hold on, something's wrong with my light. It's jumping or something. It might be on its way out. You know, Aunt Viv, both of them, Jeffrey, Hillary. We see them as that, no matter what they play in. And I hate that Carlton feels that way, you know, because he had a career before Fresh Prince. He was in commercials. The most famous one, and I don't know, may have even been the only one, but the most famous one is the one with Michael Jackson, the Pepsi commercial, right? When he was a little boy. I was looking through the comments, and someone said, you know, the mom on Love and what was I saying? Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot the name of that show. Al Bundy, Married with Children. The wife on there, you know, she was known as Peggy Bundy, but in the comment section, they point out that when she was on Sons of Anarchy, she, you know, shed that Peggy Bundy image and had this other role. My opinion on wow, my bad, Alfonso. My opinion on Alfonso is, since he played a very straight-laced, some would say nerdy, kind of uptight character, I think he's going to play the opposite of that. Because after Fresh Prince ended, he was on a show with LL Cool J called In the House, but his character was still Carlton-like. The only difference is he didn't have a problem like getting women, dating like Carlton did or whatever. I think Alfonso is going to have to get a role totally opposite. I think he's going to have to play the villain. He's going to have to play someone who is not sophisticated, and see what happens with that. But like I stated before, most of the cast on Fresh Prince that went on to do other stuff, it still did not get as big as their roles on the Fresh Prince. But if you look at the characters they played, they were still kind of similar, like Uncle Phil. I don't know if anybody remembers, there was a show on BET in like 97, 98 called Sparks. And it was, and Terrence Howard was on there. And it was about this law firm called Sparks and Sparks. Well, Uncle Phil was a lawyer turned judge on a Fresh Prince. You see what I'm saying? So it's like he still was in that character in a way. Tatiana Ali has played in a few different things. She's probably done more so than most of them. She is actually on Bel Air, the reimagined drama that's on Peacock. I don't know if she's coming back, but she played a few different characters. She played in a few different episodes on there. Hillary, I saw Hillary in one thing, and I'm not even sure, it was a long time ago. I'm not even sure if it was after Fresh Prince or during, but it was like an independent film. I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, so what's really making news though is someone suggested that Alfonso worked with Tyler Perry, and not Tyler Perry, Alfonso said, and I'm paraphrasing, I don't want to have anything to do with that man or whatever he has going on. And in the height of this whole Diddy thing, a lot of people are saying, "Ooh, well, what does that mean? You know, did Tyler Perry do something to him? Did he witness something?" It could be as simple as he doesn't like his stuff. It does. I don't feel like it necessarily has to mean something bad, something, you know, like someone was victimized. He could just not like his work. But that state was very kind of vague. I haven't gotten on Twitter to see if he responded to anything else after stating that. But it's interesting, you know. Alfonso is, I believe, in his late 40s, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like, you know what, when it comes to acting, the difference between like acting and modeling is you really have a long time frame to work, because there's always a character you can play at any age. You get what I'm saying? It's not like, okay, you're 50, you gotta retire and sit down because nobody, like, he can literally, why you think Denzel's still in movies? Like, Denzel is 60, close to 70 years old. So that's my advice to Alfonso. You're going to have to get a role totally opposite of Carlton and Carlton-like characters. It's going to have to be, you know, if you play I was going to say drug dealer, but you know how people feel like too many black movies have that going on. But you're just going to have to play somebody really grimy, because Sons of Anarchy, I think I saw like one episode of that, but that character was totally different from Peggy Bundy. Peggy Bundy was a housewife who pranced around in her leather and her tall red hair. And I think in Anarchy, she was more of a like a badass, I want to say. I think everybody on that show kind of was like that. So shout out to Alfonso Ribeiro, though. I really hope that you have a career reset. Don't give up, you know, just look for some different roles, see what you can get. And you know, you don't want to work with Tyler Perry. There's plenty of other people out there to work with. I also say don't have too much of an ego to where you can't work with an independent director. And you know, it might be something quote unquote low budget, but you know, if you want to get to a different audience, you know what I'm saying? Real quick, someone who was able to do that, Charlie Wilson. He was with Gap Band back in the day, but he came back out in like '05 with that My Name is Charlie Wilson. And it's like he got not only his regular fan base, but like, you know, I was 18 years old when it came out and I was bumping it because it was good music. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely don't believe in the whole it's too late. As long as you have air in your lungs and you waking up, you can do it. But anyway, I'm going to get on out of here. Shout out to my 63 subscribers. Thank you so much. Also, shout out to everyone who is watching this video. If you wouldn't mind subscribing, please. I'm trying to get on up there. I'm trying to at least get to 3 digits. Triple digits, then quadruple. Okay, quadruple is the big goal. My mini goal, triple digits. All right. Also, like and share if you don't mind. As always, y'all, peace and blessings. Until next time.